Hello and welcome to another episode on the Gagan Press. Firstly, apologies for the lack of content in the past few weeks. Life happened, a lot of things happened in between. But rest assured, we have a lot of plans in the pipeline that I'm very excited to share with you. But today, the order of the day is this shirt. If you remember, we did a video a couple weeks back on the new Liverpool home shirt by Adidas. This one is actually a fake shirt, which I purchased from, let's say, a notorious seller in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. The biggest giveaway to this shirt was that if you look at the liver bird there, the eyes aren't punched, and they missed out on the 97, the eternal flame at the back, which is a dead giveaway. But nonetheless, this was selling for 65 ringgit, and this is the player issue, as you can tell. It comes with all that bits there, the back, and if you look closely, you can see all those little circle details that is consistent with many player issues from Adidas teams. But anyways, today is the 1st of August, and this dropped at the nearby Adidas store. In Kuala Lumpur today, the items were already on display, but we were only allowed to purchase them at 4 p.m. So funny thing is, I was at the store around 3:45 with my wife, and I was poking about with the shirts and a few other Liverpool fans with me, and we weren't even allowed to try out the shirts before 4 p.m. So when 4 p.m. struck, we picked the shirts that we wanted, tested it out, got the size proper, and we got them. So I wanted to start with the home shirt first. On sale was the home shirt and away shirt, both in the fan issue and also the player issue. Today, as I promised to you guys, we're going to make a quick comparison between the fake one, which was made available way ahead of probably a month and a half before, and the actual one. So I wouldn't call it apple to apple comparisons because this one costs significantly more. But the point is, what does the authentic version, player issue authentic version compared to the fake fan issue one? All right. So for comparison's sake, at the start, this one was 65 ringgit, Malaysian ringgit. That would translate to around, let's see, my math isn't that great, but if you 65 in American dollars, that would be around $15. All right. As for this one retailed at 539 Malaysian ringgit. Was it 549? But it's quite expensive. So I will include the actual currency exchange in the post-production. But this is initially first reaction. My first experience with the original home shirt was at the store. So seeing it on itself, I can't really tell the difference based on memory. So I just got home, and this is me unpacking it first time with you guys. So that's how it looks like. Freshly mint. Pretty sure if you check back there. Freeze frame, if you want to look at the numbers and codes, do a quick check that this is legit. Otherwise, I have lots of stuff to talk to the guys at the Adidas store in Wan Utama, Malaysia. This is how it's packed. Plastic goes to the side. Packed. This out of the way first. Right. Let's put it side by side. So from the get-go, let's compare the liverbirds first. Obviously the details. The fake one looks larger actually. The fake Liverpool, the one on the fake Liverpool shirt looks larger, and as you can look closer, the details on the liverbird, it's more pronounced. Straight out of the bat, it's much more pronounced. The size on the original or on the authentic Adidas shirt is while the logo is smaller, while the logo is smaller, it's much more detailed compared to what is seen as compared to the ones on the fake one. Yeah, so that's the first dead giveaway. So this is the original one. This is the one from Adidas, authentic. This is the 65 ringgit one. Okay, so that's the first one. So obviously the one at the back, there you go. 97 flames at the back. Obviously it's not available there, the fake one. So that's the first initial reaction. But let's look at the colors. At first glance, you can't really tell the difference in color. But I feel that the one you get from the one from authentic Adidas is a bit more, I don't know, first glance, it's a darker red. Feels like a darker red in person, when you see it in person. The top one here is the top and bottom. You see that? Oh yeah, let's look at the Adidas logos as well. So on the right side, this is the 65 ringgit one, and this is the authentic one. Okay, not much difference can be told here. You can't really tell. Okay, let's put it there again. So for the authentic shirts, authentic football jerseys, authentic Liverpool, you can see all this, what do you call it, patterns, circular patterns, circular squarish patterns running down from the neck all the way across the chest, right? It's quite pronounced. You can see it, even from here, you can see it. Now if you go for the reproduction one, if you really look at it, you can spot it, but it's not as pronounced as the first one. So that's another dead giveaway. You can see it, but it's not as, there, let's get it there again. You can immediately spot it. All right. Now let's look at the collars. Let's look at the collars and look at the cuffs. Again, this one is the fake one. This is the original one. You can tell. Oh, okay. So obviously the finishing is very obvious. You can see that loose threads, that's a dead giveaway. And it's not as clean, how they cover it sewing, as compared to this. Looks good. So the quality tells. And the funny thing is, the cuffs, this one looks much thicker. Actually, they have an extra row compared to only 2 rows here. Ventilation. So funnily enough, this one has more ventilation compared to the authentic ones. Interesting. So the 3 stripes, obviously if you're getting the authentic version, it's not going to be sewn. You can call it heat transferred, all the stripes. So they do feel the same. They do feel very similar. Although if you look at it properly, slight discoloration. This one starts to go. Well, I've had it for a few weeks, but I've only worn it once. And it's a bit of off-white on this one compared to, this is a proper white on the authentic ones. Same case with the cuffs. So on the cuffs, it's still the double ventilation holes, as opposed to this one, where that's a lot of holes. Funnily enough, the reproduction or the fake one will probably have a bit more ventilation at the ends, but then again, I don't think it tells the full picture. So this piping bit that runs across from your shoulders all the way to the bottom, it's inconsistent. You can see it here. Look at this one, and then it just folds weirdly, and then at a weird angle, it just sewn into the fabric. So at a glance, yeah, it looks all right, but if you look a bit more, it's uneven. So how does it look like on this one? Oh yeah, that's quite obvious. It's even all the way to the end. These side panels on the side of the body here reminds me a lot, or actually especially the part under the armpits, Reminds me a lot of what you get from the Japan Y3 jersey. This one here. So it's just on this one you can feel the difference in fabric, but it's very light. As of for the original one, it's much more pronounced. You can feel the grooves better. And let's look at here. So this is the fake one here to your right. This is what you get. So it's much more see-through. Not even see-through, but yeah, overall ventilation. This one might has additional rows on the cuffs, but I can instantly feel that the heat is better dissipated from here. So what do you expect? This one costs about 400 ringgit plus more than this one. Then again, never buy fake shirts, because if you really support the club, get a proper shirt. And if you can't afford it, wait towards the end of the season. We will definitely get these shirts on discount. And that's how it is. And okay, let's do a quick close-up near the Standard Chartered logos, because the Standard Chartered logo has always been an issue with me with the Nike shirts, because they keep peeling, because I wear these shirts often, yeah? And for the Standard Chartered ones, came off after a season. It starts peeling, especially it starts with the D and then it goes all the way. And I've corroborated this info and we've shared the same thoughts. I was with 7 other different Liverpool fans at Adidas store just now, and all of us were sharing the same experience, that for our Nike shirts for the past 5 years, this part starts peeling, and at the end of the day, you only have a Liverpool shirt with your logo and the Nike logo, and empty sponsor bits, which you spend that much for an authentic shirt, or even a fan shirt still costs around 349 ringgits here, only to see it look battered on the sponsor portion even after one season. So that's not fair. So as much as I enjoyed certain Nike designs, especially the Ecru one that we wore when we won at Old Trafford, I'm probably giving Nike probably 6 out of 10, because my favorite Nike shirt for Liverpool was the round neck one. I think it was last season, not the season that we won the title, the season before. That was my favorite one. But this now instantly, starting with Adidas started strong. I like this a lot. I'm going to be wearing the shit out of this. I'll definitely be getting the away shirt and the third shirt. The away ones, I'm actually saving it to get it from online. I want to get it the white one with a long sleeve. I'm going to put probably words at the back. I'm going to get the badges. And as for the green one, I'm planning to get it. Also, both of them are going to be player issues. I'm going to get Soboslai on that. Oh yeah, interesting bit. So if you get player issues from Adidas, a quick way to identify is, I don't know what you call it. I'm pretty sure there's a technical term for these 4 vents here. Probably just to, wick the heat or sweat from the base of your neck. And the difference is light and day. You can really see, how much the difference there. So both shirts are size M, and the sizing, the way they put it, if someone tries to sell you a shirt and you want to immediately tell whether it's original or not, look at the sizing. And this is the fake one. The fake one starts with UKM at the top left. The one from Adidas shows, it might be different if it's in, depending on your market, but because this is for the Asian market, I guess. But it starts with Asia on the far left. Interesting enough, I got this in M for Australia, New Zealand, and US, but it's considered XL for the Japanese market. So there you go. So final thoughts. The video is gonna go too long already, and you might get bored and you want to know my opinion. I really like this shirt a lot. I think this is probably easily one of the best home shirts we've gotten these past 5-10 years. And I'm not kidding. This is going to be an instant classic, and even more so if we end up winning defending the league wearing this. even if we don't win the league, I think this is going to be a very, very popular shirt down the road. It's going to sell out really quick. I have a feeling this is on different levels from what we've experienced with Nike. I'm very, very happy with it. And I'm very happy that I went with the player issue instead of the fan issue. The fan issue is pretty good as well. Not knocking it at all, but I just feel that certain shirts deserve, it's worth spending a bit extra for that particular design. And this is easily 10 out of 10 for me. No questions asked. 10 out of 10. Get it. If you want to save a bit more, the only thing that's going to beat this is the long-sleeved version, which I would have gotten it if they had it in store, but they only had short sleeves today. So that's the video. That's a comparison video for the original Adidas Liverpool home shirt for the 25-26 season, and the comparison with the fake shirt as promised earlier. Appreciate the views. If you are not subscribed yet, appreciate the subscribe. Trying to get to 100 subscribers for now. I'll be happy to hit 100 by the end of the month, or end of the year even. Appreciate the likes. Appreciate the comments. I'll definitely try to respond to every comment that I receive. If you have any suggestions, topics that you want me to talk about, types of content, and even criticism, I welcome criticism, to be honest. If it helps improve the content and channel and my delivery, by all means. Thank you so much. So that's me again. Thanks for viewing. I'll catch you guys in the next video, which is going to be awesome actually. I just came back from Japan and I got some really, really interesting shoes that you might not have seen reviewed elsewhere, or you very, very rarely heard of it. It's not Adler. Alright, thank you guys. Catch you later.